What's good, YouTube? It's your man BG Tech Life, and today we're here to talk about my M50 camera. It's been about a year with this thing, and I wanted to let y'all know how it was going. Of course, my background in photography, I'm definitely a noob. This is my first camera. I've had some point and shoots, but I really have had honestly no camera experience, so it's been a learning curve for me the whole time I've been doing YouTube, creating content, trying to learn on the fly. Now this video we're going to talk about this camera, then we're going to talk about a new camera that Sony got out that kind of got my interest going, and I'm trying to think, should I get rid of this camera and put the funds towards the new camera, or how I should go about it. But let's just talk about this camera first. So this camera is pretty dope, guys. It's the M50, and what this camera is really good at is it's got a little plug for a mic, so I can plug a mic up. It's got a cold shoe mount. I can put the mic up there. I could put a lighting panel up there when I lead light, and it's really good in just auto mode. Like, I'm not really a photographer with this camera. I've taken pictures with this camera just to take pictures. I've never been in a real situation where I was on some serious photography with this camera. I've only had the kit lens, as you can see, the 15 to 45 millimeter lens. But I really use what I use this camera for. This lens has been pretty good for me. Like I said, I'm not a videographer, guys. I never had any formal training in that. So what this camera produces with this kit lens is good enough for BG Tech Life. And what you will see, well, the content that I create when I do pull this camera out, it is not full of stuff like this on my desk. When you see me on my desk, is 9 times out of 10 is my iPhone. If you see my iPhone on my desk being recorded, it's gonna 9 times out of 10 be my S21 or my Note 20 Ultra. But when you see me talking to the camera, this is what I'm talking to, guys. This camera does a really good job. It shoots 4K, but the 4K is cropped in. But the 1080 is really good, 60 frames per second, and it's got like this servo mode, or just automatic, and it'll follow your face. It's really good with that, guys. So I really like to use this camera for just like, sometimes I might be outside, I try to do a little vlog, or when I'm in the house and I'm just talking to you guys, I use this thing because even at 1080, like, it's just a difference when you're using a camera with a big sensor compared to a cell phone, guys. So that's the use that I'm getting out of this camera right now. Maybe eventually more, but right now, A-roll, talking head, this is the camera that I'm going to. And I think that's on this little desk. A lot of times I just shoot with iPhones and stuff, you know, my iPhone or my Samsung phone. So with that being said, that's how I'm using it. I throw a mic on it, like I'll throw like a plug a lav mic up, put a light, depending on the situation, put an LED panel on top to get the right lighting, or correct lighting, or use like a ring light in the background or something like that. But I get the light, and then I shoot me some A-roll. Now, Sony has the new ZV-E10 out, guys. Sony had the ZV-1, and that was a cool camera, guys. I saw a lot of people talking about it, and it's like a noob friendly camera. Somebody that's not, I'm not heavy into videography. I probably do need to take some Skillshare classes or something like that. But they have that camera, and now they got the ZV-E10. The ZV-1, I didn't like the fact that I feel, for some reason, me personally, I'm particular about certain things, and I felt like when I start buying cameras that they need to be able to have interchangeable lenses. Now, you say that to say that I've never bought a lens for this camera, but hey, I got the option, so I really didn't. That's probably one of the drawbacks of that camera to me. But now they have this new ZV-10 with the interchangeable, so you can interchange some lenses, and it just make it seem more official to me, guys. Even if I don't change the lens, if I get a lens and I'm liking what I get, until I've really mastered that lens and mastered creating content with that, I won't upgrade. I'm not like that guy. I don't buy equipment and I don't know what to do with it. But I think now that it has that interchangeable lens, and it's and it has a bigger sensor than the ZV-1, guys, so that means it's probably going to just give me more bokeh, more dope content, especially on my A-roll. And I could do something as far as multi-camera, or I could use one of them cameras permanently as a streaming camera, like have a streaming setup that I really don't have to mess with because I have multiple cameras. So would I be trading this camera in for that camera? No. Maybe eventually I will pick that camera up for the channel, and I'm thinking about maybe in the next couple months, not right now, but in the next couple months, pick that camera up to the channel to be an addition to this camera, because having multiple cameras is always a win, especially if I actually get me some more space. I'm thinking about moving my setup somewhere where I have a little more space, and then maybe I could, you know, stream with multiple cameras, things of that nature, or shoot videos with multiple cameras and be able to get the angles like you would see on a, you know, just a more in-depth setup, guys. But yeah, so the M50 not going nowhere, and the ZV-E10, watch out for that in the next couple months. Not right now, not no time soon, but in the next couple of months, it'll definitely be coming, because I want another camera, and I like that. I like the fact that it's got that interchangeable lens and that bigger sensor. So I'm very attracted to that. That's something that's gonna be on my mind, and then when it's on my mind, it always comes to fruition, guys. But yeah, that was just a little update on my Canon M50 and how I was going with that and what's next, guys. It's your man BG Tech Life. If you're not following me, go ahead and follow me on Instagram, BG_Tech Life. Follow me on Twitter, BG_Tech Life. I'm out. Peace.